Okay. Assalamu alaikum students. So as you can see that I am going to start the topic of heredity and evolution. So as you all know that I have already explained to you all about heredity and hereditary changes, but some of you were absent in the live lectures, or some of you didn't get the actual concept what was it about transcription, translation and the different important process. So I thought to, and I decided to give you all a detailed explanation about heredity and especially the hereditary changes and the different processes which has occurred. Okay, so this is a detailed explanation, my notes that I have given to you all. So heredity, first of all, heredity, what is the definition of heredity? I had already said to you all is transfer of genetic or biological characters from one generation to the another. Means what? Means the transfer of a genetic material, genes या फिर biological characters, they what they do, they just transfer from the parents to the offspring, from one generation to the offspring, they just transfer there. Okay, then before explaining about the heredity in detail, you need to understand about cell, detail explanation about cell. Okay, so this is a diagram of the cell. As you can see over here is, here you can see this is the complete body of a cell. Okay, and these are the small organelles of the cell which I have been marked over here. So as the human body is been present, so human body में जैसा different organs होते हैं जैसे कि liver, kidney, heart, everything. So in the cell there are organelles present. Okay, and here different organelles. First organelle is lysosome. Second, the outer covering of the cell is called as the cell membrane. Third one is called as the mitochondria, is called as powerhouse of the cell. Then the middle center part of the nucleus, which is called as the heart of the cell, is called as the nucleus. Then it is endoplasmic reticulum attached to the nucleus. Then it is there is a centriole which is very important to perform meiosis and mitosis. Then here comes another organelle which is the Golgi complex, and then the free ribosome, and then microtubules, and the last one is the cytoplasm. There are numerous things present in the cell. Okay, now to understand it in very detailed form, I have done this. See, whenever you study about a cell or a nucleus, you need to know each and every points. Okay, so this is here I have the magnified structures, everything. Okay, so this is the cell, nucleus of the cell. When we magnify, when we zoom the structure of the nucleus, we get this kind of the structure where the thread like structure is present, called as the chromatin fibers. What they are called as? Chromatin fibers. Okay, this is the magnified structure of the nucleus, and afterwards when we magnify it, what we get the chromosome type of structure. जब हम इस thread like structure को मैग्नीफाई करते हैं, हमको मिलता है क्रोमोसोम स्ट्रक्चर. ओके, वी गेट द क्रोमोसोम स्ट्रक्चर. ओके, व्हेन वी मैग्नीफाई इट, and in this structure of chromosome there is a material present which is called as the genetic material. What we called as it is the genetic material responsible for coding the different characters. Listen to me very carefully. This genetic material is responsible for what? They are responsible for coding the different characters. Okay, this is called as the chromosome. And when we magnify this genetic material, we get the genes. What we get? We get the genes. Okay, so you can see here there is a gene I have drawn from pencil as well as pen, pencil, pen. Why I have separated and segregated this? Because there are different characters, eye color, स्किन कलर, हेयर कलर, ये सब रहता है. तो ये डिफरेंट जीन कोड करता है. एक जीन आई कलर कोड करेगा, एक जीन हेयर कलर कोड करेगा. देर आर डिफरेंट काइंड ऑफ जीन्स प्रेजेंट. when we do the magnification of a genetic material, we get the genes. Okay, and when we further magnify the genes, we get the structure of DNA. I already has taught you all about DNA, and I hope you all are knowing about DNA from your previous standards, which is called as the deoxyribose nucleic acid. So this is the double helical structure of DNA which is formed from the magnification of the genes. Okay, That is why the segment of genes is called as a DNA. DNA is formed from where? From the segment of genes. Okay, so you can see here is A, T, G, C, C, G and all. What are these? These are the complementary bases. What are there? What are these? These are the complementary bases. I will give you a further detailed explanation about DNA and RNA. First you all have to learn this and memorize it very carefully. Okay, now. So now I have already explained you all about the scientist, but as I am explaining each and everything again with a detailed form, so many of you might have not been present in the live lectures. So see, now the first thing, that is Jack Monod, and that is what is present. First scientist, it is called as a Johann Gregor Mendel. He has proposed his theory in 1886. Why? What has he done? He has done the उन्होंने लाइक पीस मटर जो आता ना पीस, उन्होंने उसके अंदर जेनेटिक चेंजेस किए थे. ही हैज बीन कॉल्ड एज द पॉयनियर ऑफ मॉडर्न जेनेटिक्स, विच इज कॉल्ड एज द फादर ऑफ मॉडर्न जेनेटिक्स. ओके, नाउ सेकंड साइंटिस्ट विच हैज डन इज Hugo de Vries. He has proposed his theory in 1902 about the mutation, sudden changes. Okay, Francois Jacob and Jack Monod, they have been proposed their theory in 1961. They had proposed. They had proposed a model of genetic codes. They have proposed a model for process of protein synthesis with the help of a DNA in the bacterial cells. So we will study it further. And the last one, the two scientists, that is Watson and Crick, they have proposed the model of this DNA. Understood? This double helical structure like a model they have been proposed. Who have been proposed? Watson and Crick. Understood this thing? I hope you all are getting. Okay. So I have told you all that I will give you a detailed explanation about the structure of DNA and RNA. Okay, so this is the very detailed explanation I am giving to you all. I hope you all are understanding it very carefully. So structure of DNA and RNA, just listen to it and memorize it nicely. Okay, so DNA, what I am explaining now about DNA. Okay, so what is DNA made up of? See, DNA is made up of three things, which is sugars, nitrogenous bases and phosphates. What is DNA made up of? Sugars, nitrogenous bases and phosphates. Okay, in DNA which sugar has been used? In DNA, sugar is been used is called as a deoxyribose nucleic acid. DNA is made up of, okay, what I told you all, that DNA is made up of a sugar called as a deoxyribose sugar, and RNA is made up of sugar called as the ribose sugar, which what it is called as ribose sugar. Understood? Okay, now nitrogenous bases. Nitrogenous bases is made up of two things, which is purines and pyrimidines. Understood? So purine is made up of two nitrogenous bases called as adenine, guanine, and pyrimidines are made up of three bases, that is thymine, cytosine and uracil. Purine is 2, adenine and guanine, which is A and G. Pyrimidines are made up of thymine, cytosine and uracil, which is TCA. So here adenine is always complementary with the thymine. Guanine is always complementary with the cytosine. Okay, now what is this uracil? In DNA, listen to me carefully. In DNA, adenine will always complement to the thymine in DNA, but in RNA case, adenine will always complement with the uracil. In case of RNA, there is no thymine present. In case of RNA, there is no thymine present. Whenever you are seeing A in RNA, you will write U in its complementary. Whenever you are seeing G in it, you are writing C. Okay, this is the main difference. Purines is adenine, guanine, thymine, cytosine, but in RNA, adenine will complement with the U instead of T. Okay. So here, see, DNA, as I told you all, DNA is made up of sugars and phosphates as well. Okay, सबसे main important है कि DNA sugars and phosphates से बना है. तो यहाँ पर एक्चुअली द डीएनए वाज लुकिंग लाइक दिस. ओके, एक सीढ़ी जैसा नजर आता है आपको डीएनए. इट इज जैसा कि समझो शुगर फॉस्फेट फॉस्फेट शुगर फॉस्फेट शुगर फॉस्फेट. हियर ऑल्सो it looks like a ladder. Okay, and in this middle part there is a nitrogenous basis, and when this part got twisted like a rope, हम इसको rope की तरह twisted कर दिए हैं, तो it is looking like this. Actually ये sugar phosphate group है. DNA is made between the link of sugar and phosphate, but when we twist it together we get a screwed model of the DNA. Understood this thing? And this in the middle there is a nitrogenous basis. Okay, then afterwards, now what is RNA? RNA is of three types. First is mRNA, tRNA, and then rRNA, which is called as the messenger RNA, transfer RNA, and ribosomal RNA. Messenger RNA is a messenger RNA which passes the messenger from one to another, and it has a single. See, DNA is a double nucleotide structure. RNA is a single nucleotide. It doesn't has double nucleotide, right? And transfer RNA, tRNA, transfer the amino acids from here one place to another. We will study in the next concept. Okay. Then ribosomal RNA, in which ribosomal RNA is present inside the ribosome. I hope you all understood this thing. Okay. Okay, so now we will further understand.